Thank you for your support of the channel. This question and video is from Ali. Coach Ma watched the video and here are the suggestions from him. The video starts with a forehand loop in mid and far away from the table range. This is very important basic technique and is usually the first drill in training. I think what you need to improve is, first, your stance was too high because your legs are too close and the upper body is too straight. Your opponent's basic stance is more reasonable. For example, at 1 minute and 23 seconds of the video, the distance between you and the table is reasonable. If the distance between your feet is from 4 to 5 inches wider and your knees can be properly bent, you can move another 5 or 6 inches away from the table. After 1 minute and 30 seconds of the video, your position against the table is too far. I also noticed that your training opponent was brushing the ball too much, and this is why you had to back off. Second, your forearm is not open wide enough horizontally before hitting the ball. Your opponent is better on this, but not enough because he pursues spin of the ball too much. Swing up more than he should is actually not very effective because the forward momentum is insufficient. Third, this drill generally requires looping the ball in the early drop of the incoming ball. For example, your opponent's loop at 0 minute and 23 seconds of the video reaches the ball too early with too much power. His loop at 25 seconds is better. In this drill, you have to communicate well with your opponent, leverage power more from the opponent with less force. This drill should be accomplished generating more turns and rounds instead of lots of power in one round. If the spin is too strong, you and your opponent are not able to practice with this drill. You have to understand one thing, training requires the cooperation of both parties, and blindly exerting force is not a good sign. 4. You can watch the video yourself. You hit the ball too late between 2 minutes 10 seconds to 12 seconds. For comparison, your opponent's timing at 1 minute and 23 seconds of the video is fine. B. Pair training part. First, at 2 minutes and 42 seconds, the distance between you and the table is good, but the body is too straight. Your opponent's position is good, but the distance from the table is too close. In this position, he cannot properly loop with the forehand when switching between backhand and forehand is required. 2. 4 minutes 20 seconds of the video and later, your position is too far from the table and the timing is too late, such as 4 minutes and 23 seconds. If it's too late, you have to step back, then your backhand technique cannot be used properly. This requires a lot of training of alternating forehand and backhand. We generally use multi-ball for this practice. If we practice against each other, the opponents must cooperate and he must not use too much power. When you are looping the ball with your forehand, you must turn your right wrist and crouch and hit the ball forward. The point where you hit the ball must be diagonally in front of your body, otherwise you have to step back. You play very relaxed, but the strokes are a bit too loose. Thank you for your interest in our channel.